Beardo Banjo.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a very special mini episode of Will It VR. Now I know I said my next Will It VR episode was going to be centered around The Witcher 3, and it still will be. It's still in the pipeline. I've been tinkering with it behind the scenes all week. I just haven't had the time to film it this week. I've been very busy with work and other adult responsibilities. But I needed to come on today and make something very quickly because it is one of my favourite games of all time's 15th anniversary, which makes me feel exceptionally old. So today I'm going to be trying Resident Evil 4 in Vorpx and seeing if it runs well. I'm a little bit hesitant because third-person games tend to be a bit strange in VR in my personal opinion, but this game does have a profile, and I have connected a mod which increases the field of view to make it a bit more comfortable, because I imagine with that really tight to the shoulder field of view the game has, it would be very restrictive for a VR playthrough. I've also used a couple of SweetFX mods just to kind of tidy it up and make it look a little bit nicer. It's a very old game now, 15 years. I can't quite believe that, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I remember being that age, 17, a very long time ago, and kind of reading my Nintendo magazines I'd subscribed to and just being so excited for this game to come out on my GameCube. It was exclusive to the GameCube when it first launched, and I went and bought it on launch day from a Game Station store, and I was scared because I thought it was going to be an 18. It ended up not being an 18, it was a 15, and they sold it to me, and it just instantly became one of my favourite games of all time. I've played it on countless systems, countless times, and I'm adding another time to the clock here, and I'm going to try it in VR, so a brand new experience for an old game and an old favourite of mine. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. I put out content every single week. It might be tutorials, it might be VR stuff, it might be me playing weird games. I do all sorts of random stuff, but if you like what you see, please hit subscribe. Please leave me a like and leave me a comment as well, because I engage with all feedback and I appreciate all feedback. But without further ado, let's jump into some Resident Evil 4 in VR. Hopefully this is going to be a successful experiment. Let's rock and roll. Oh baby! Okay, so I haven't actually played the game with this field of view mod, so this is the first time I'm seeing it. I'm going straight in VR. It's bloody awesome. But I digress. I need to speak about the VR elements of the game, because that's what we're here to look at. So, straight away, the field of view is great, but that's because of the mod, and the depth is fantastic. I can see, you know, I can make out how far away everything is down this path. The trees are really popping out. I can see a little bird sitting there on that branch. It's very nice. And to be honest, it's quite comfortable to move around and run around. I don't have something against third-person games in VR, but I tend to But I tend to enjoy the first-person experiences more. I think they lend themselves to VR more naturally because it makes you feel like you're there. I think the only third-person game I've played so far, other than this, is Dead Space, and that was fine. But straight away, I feel like this is a little bit better. I appreciate I'm not moving my head around much. I do have head tracking enabled, which is a little odd because effectively I'm not disconnected from the character. No matter where I look, Leon's always going to be the centre of the screen, the centre of my vision, because that's the way the game was made. So I can't look around independent of him. He is always going to be centre stage to what I'm doing. Now at the moment I have the game in kind of a nice big cinema screen, a nice big wide screen, but I am going to check it out in full VR, so bear with me. Yeah, whee, there we go, full VR. So now it's all encompassing and it's all around me, and it's actually really nice. The restrictions of the head tracking become really apparent when I zoom in like this. Basically, if I turn like that, I'm effectively just moving around Leon. He is always going to be the centre of my world. It doesn't matter what I do. See what I mean? I'm just spinning around him. And then if I look up, I'm just kind of sliding down below him. And if I look down, I'm sliding up above him. It's not a big issue. It's just part of the setup. You can't detach the camera from the player because that's just not the way the game was made. But otherwise, it's absolutely fine. Looks really nice. It would be interesting to see how playable it is in VR, so I'm going to try and get into some action sequences now. I feel like it's going to be easier to aim with my mouse than it is with my head. that's going to be a little bit strange. I think that's going to be much nicer. So I might not move my head around much in this video, purely because I think it's going to be a bit better to aim in the conventional sense. Oh, hello, cutscene. God, this game is so good. Okay, this is really nice. Being inside the house like this, very, very cool. The scale of everything is right. It's a bit strange because I'm not first person, so I'm not the character. I'm just floating along behind the character. But it's a fantastic scale. It's kind of, it feels like I'm in this house just walking alongside, walking behind Leon. Cutscenes are all 3D as well, which is really nice. I feel like this game must have geometry 3D because everything is really well realised. I'll check the Vorpx menu in a minute and see what kind of settings I'm working with, but it definitely looks like geometry 3D. Yeah, it's going to be easy to aim with my mouse by a long shot, but it feels fine to do. A lot of cutscenes in this first section. I forgot about all these. Okay, so I'm going to check out the Vorpx menu real quick and kind of just see what kind of options I've got to play with. Okay, so yeah, it's geometry 3D, so full geometry 3D, and that makes sense because it definitely looks that way. Head tracking sensitivity set to 1, which is about right. I don't think you want it any higher than that. I think it'd start to interfere because, as I say, it's a lot more comfortable to aim with the mouse, and I'm sure it'll be the same with the controller. What else you got? Normal stuff. Oh, okay. Bit of a rare one, but game HUD scale. I can change the scale of the HUD. I had this on Prey, and it was a massive game changer. Being able to drop the HUD back and kind of have it just kind of fit in the center of the screen, so I didn't have to use edge peak to view it. It's a massive impact on the way these games are playable in VR. This probably is still one of my favourite games of all time. I think realistically it's the game that... I played a lot of horror games when I was growing up. Games I probably shouldn't have played sneakily without anyone knowing. But this is probably the game that really made me fall in love with the horror genre. I played the original Resis. Played Resi 1. I don't think I played Resi 2 until quite a bit later in my life. But this one... And I played Silent Hill. Played a lot of Silent Hill. Loved that game. Very terrifying. But this, I think, is the game that really kind of made me realise how much I love horror games. Where is the dog? It's a little bit further up. I ain't letting the dog. I'm saving the dog. Yeah, come on. Out you come, mate. You save me later, so I'll save you now. Me and you are going to be firm friends. Goodbye, dog. Over the bush you go. Right, okay. Off towards the village. I'm sure I'll fuck this up. I'm certain I always screw this up. Every time I've had a little bit of time away from the game. Oh, the 3D is really good. I can't get over how kind of crisp it is. This is a little bit blurry though. As soon as I said it was good, this bit's like really blurry. Looking through the through the binoculars. I'm just seeing double vision everything. I'm going to put them away. They're not good. This, however, looks fantastic. Loads of depth. Loads of kind of clarity. I can't remember what you meant to do here. You meant to just wait till they all go away? No, you better just take them on, aren't you? Let's do this guy first. Oh. Uh-oh. I missed both shots. Uh-oh. 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 Stay back. Woman. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Finally got some heads popping. I can see you creeping up over here. Oh, God. So many head pops. Oh God, are they behind me? No, not behind me. But they are definitely in front of me. Shut up with your un forastero. Un forastero! Don't know what that means, but it's the only bit of Spanish I really know. Stay back, heathens. I have a gun. Oh my god, there's a guy right there. Ah! Oh my god, this bit. This is terrifying. Ah! Oh, I wasted all the head pops. Oh no! Oh my god, where do you come from? Oh my god. Ah! Okay. It's time to find some fucking ammo. Mate, you need to open doors a little bit faster than that. A little bit more urgency. Oh my god, I need to try and survive, don't I? There's no way out of this other than just survive. Uh-oh. Out the window. No, I don't want to move that. I want to go out the window. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ. I need some herbs. Oh, my field of view right now is kind of scary. Oh, you shit. Get off that pissing roof. There we go. That's better. Come on. Don't you try and dodge me. I'll pop your head off. The bloody noises they make are amazing. Oh, you bitch! Oh my god, I need to get to my inventory. Desperately need some health. Can I go up here? Yeah, I can. Oh, I need to take just a respite. Just anything just to get some health back. Oh, it's okay. Dinner time. The dinner bell's been ring. Been rung. Oh, Jesus Christ. I love Lord Sadler. That guy's a prick. I love this game. So much atmosphere.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Resident Evil 4. I've just realised how bad his line is there. Where's everyone going? Bingo. That was bloody terrible. Oh, this area looks fantastic. Let me just shoot some stuff in this area and then I'm going to call it a day. Un forastero! Yeah, that's what you get, mate. Oh my god, there was another one in there. Oh, I love the shotgun in this game. Where is he? There he is. Hello, mate. Boom! Oh, seriously, this game holds up. 15 years old, man. So many insanely good games turn kind of 20 this year in 2020. But I hadn't even kind of paid any mind or thought to games like this that might not be turning 20. It might not be that much of a benchmark or kind of a milestone. But 15 years old is still a long time. I remember when this came out. As I said, I bought it on launch day and I've been in love with this game ever since. Genuinely one of my favourite horror experiences. Genuinely one of my favourite action game experiences. Yeah, that's what you get, son. And it's a pleasure and a privilege to be able to play it now, 15 years later, in a completely different format that I never thought I'd be able to play. And that's VR. VR didn't even exist when this game came out. But here I am playing the game in VR. Thanks to Vorpx, thanks to my Oculus, and thanks to PC gaming and just all the crazy things that people are doing these days to give us more options to play games that we love in different ways. Very, very cool for me to be able to say these things. And it's one of the reasons I love making this content is because I'm genuinely excited by it. Whoa, it came right out of my face. I am genuinely excited by it. And when I play these things, I'm having a really great time doing it. So yeah, it's why I really enjoy content creation. I get to do something here. I get to play around with stuff and kind of show you guys the possibilities, even if you haven't got the tools to do it yourself. You can see the things that can be done with a PC, a little bit of software, a VR headset, and some of my favourite games, or some of your favourite games potentially. I'm going to call it there, guys. This works really, really well. I say I've only played this and Dead Space in VR third-person wise, but this for me is the better of the two. It's just a natural fit, and the 3D works really well. The way you control the camera works really well. I'd say try and aim using your mouse or keyboard, mouse or controller, sorry. Using the head tracking, I think it'd be really, really hard to react to kind of mobs of enemies coming for you. But if you want to feel like you're in Resident Evil 4, feel like you're part of that world, then this is definitely something you should try out. It's very impressive, very, very cool, and yeah, I'm happy to be doing it and happy to be seeing the game in this way so many years later. Right, that's everything from me today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please hit subscribe, please leave me a like, and please leave me a comment. I always respond to all engagement because I love it. I love talking to people about these things because I'm passionate about it and I want to share that passion with you guys. And if you want me to play any other games in VR and see how they work, please just let me know. This has been a great one. It works really well. The profile's fantastic. The 3D's fantastic. There is no nausea. It looks great still, even up close and personal. I feel like you do need the field of view mod, but I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, all in all, this is a bit of a win, and there we go. Happy birthday, Resident Evil 4. You're 15 today. You can't drink yet, but 15 today. Incredible milestone for an incredible game. Take care of yourselves, guys. I'll see you later for another one. Take care. Bye.